This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to find out how you can volunteer, please contact LibriVox.org. She-rab Dong-bu, or The Tree of Wisdom, by Nagarjuna. Edited and translated by W. L. Campbell. Preface. The She-rab Dong-bu, Tree of Wisdom, is a metrical translation in Tibetan of a Sanskrit ethical work entitled Prajnya Danda, written by Nagarjuna, who flourished in the 4th century of the Buddhist era, about 100 BC. The Tibetan version was probably made about the 11th century of our era, but the exact date has not been determined. It is included in the Ten-gyur, beginning at leaf 165. The Tibetan translator describes it as the second volume, but I cannot say whether the remainder of the work has been preserved in Tibetan. The Sanskrit original is apparently lost. When this work was selected as one of the textbooks for the higher proficiency examination in Tibetan, the Tibetan text was edited by the late Rai Bahadur Sarat Chandra Das and printed in continuous lines as is done in Tibet. This adds to the difficulties of the student, as there is nothing to show where one verse ends and the next begins. No English translation was prepared at the time, and the present attempt has been made with the object of assisting future students of Tibetan. The poem is known by name to the educated classes in Tibet, but few laymen appear to have read it, and fewer still to understand the many obscure passages. In the course of 2 years spent in Tibet, I sought the assistance of monks and laymen in and around Yangtze, but only succeeded in finding one elderly scholar who had read the poem. The abbot of the Palkor monastery was good enough to make inquiries at Trashi Lonpo regarding the possible existence of a commentary on this work, but without success. By the courtesy of the Tibetan trade agent at Yangtze, Kenchong Lobsang Kwanchi Lotswana, the printed text was compared with the xylograph edition forming part of the Ten-gyur collection in the Palkor monastery, and a number of errors detected. It must, however, be added that the Palkor text does not appear to be absolutely accurate. All that can be claimed for the present edition is that it is more correct than the earlier printed text. A number of emendations have been suggested in the footnotes. Rai Bahadur Sarat Chandra Das remarked in his preface that the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?